you wonder why it's hard to get a girl to like you, and why you're always single, well, perhaps unknowingly, you may fall into the category of a nice guy. As the wise man said, nice guys finish last. Do you know why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
Well, there is a long answer and a short answer to why nice guys finish last. The short answer is that girls are not dumb. They can see through the nice guy facade. However, it's important to note that the term nice guy in dating is often misunderstood, which can be dangerous and detrimental.
Wow! Very dangerous!
I'm sure you, like any other man, want to be successful in dating. But the fear of nice guys finish last can lead you to becoming a disgusting, arrogant, and disrespectful bad boy. To avoid this danger, we need to answer the question, what does the term nice guy mean in dating? A nice guy is someone with a low-value mindset, displaying manipulative and cunning behavior. He may act sweet, nice, and romantic, always offering compliments and kindness. However, it's all a facade with the intention of getting something from the girl. When faced with rejection, he may transform into a scary or cringy monster, whether consciously or subconsciously. Nice guys often find themselves perpetually single, feeling frustrated and taking the wrong path by becoming disrespectful bad boys. The reality is that girls also dislike and are disgusted by disrespectful bad boys. So, what should you do? The answer, my friend, is to be a genuine nice guy. But how? You're in luck because the Brainy Bites is here to guide you on how to stop being a nice guy and avoid finishing last in the dating game. Are you ready? Let's jump right into it. Number 1. Imagine this. You are in a hurry to go home.
Hurry up!
Walking while looking at your phone, and suddenly you accidentally bump into somebody. When you look at who or what you've bumped into, you realize it's a nerdy lady with thick glasses, wearing a medical mask, and baggy clothes. At first glance, you already dislike her because she's not your type. She apologizes to you, and in that moment, you explode and shout, "Don't you have eyes? My shoulder hurts because of you. Look where you're walking." She is shocked and a little afraid. You don't care and leave her in shock. The next day, you're rushing to buy a coffee and run towards the coffee shop. You open the door forcefully, and a lady shouts in surprise as the door hits her, causing her iced coffee to spill all over her and the floor. You're surprised by the incident, but mostly because when you see her, she is absolutely beautiful with long hair and legs. You're stunned by her beauty. You start to imagine romantic dates, a happy marriage with a beautiful wife, and a beautiful family with lots of babies. Suddenly, you snap back to reality and stop gazing at her with an open mouth. When she continuously apologizes to you, you say, no need to apologize. It's my mistake." You apologize to her and insist on buying her a new coffee. Upon finding out she's going to a nearby apartment, you also insist on escorting her there with your car. When you arrive, you discover she just moved into that building. Kindly, you offer to help her move her things to her new house. She doesn't want to bother you, so she declines, but you persist, hoping your kindness will charm her. Fast forward, you text her daily, deeply attracted to her and hoping she feels the same. She looks gorgeous every day, absolutely stunning. You buy her flowers, send her gifts, and text her "Good morning, beautiful lady" every morning. 2 months later, you ask her to be your girlfriend, but she rejects you, wanting to be just friends. You respond, "You're the lady I think of every day. Why don't you want to be with me? I'm always kind to you, nice, sweet, and I'll do anything for you. I've always helped you. Please tell me why you rejected me. Am I not good enough?" Her next answer is the most shocking thing you've ever heard. She says, "Do you remember when we first met? You bumped into me in the street, and you yelled at me so hard and violently. I felt very scared, thinking you might hit me. But the next day at the coffee shop, you were such a nice person, and you've been nice ever since. I didn't want to take a chance that you might be like the first day we met." You're so shocked as if your soul jumped out of your body. You realize that the nerd lady with thick glasses and a mask is, in fact, this beautiful lady that you have crush on this whole time. Feeling disappointed with yourself, you realize that your dream of marrying this beautiful angel is now impossible. The moral of the story is, don't be nice to someone. just because they're beautiful and you want something from them, while being harsh and disrespectful to those who don't fit your standards of beauty. Avoid the trap of a transactional thinking mindset. Treat others. Treat everybody with kindness and respect without expecting anything in return. Be kind to that beautiful lady because it's the right thing to do. Be kind to the unattractive lady, the elderly, the cleaning service worker because it's the right thing to do. Remember that the cleaning service worker or the unattractive lady is also like us. They are also someone's beloved son or daughter and may one day be the most beloved mom or dad to their own children. Would you accept it? If a random stranger disrespected your mother or father, obviously not. Hence, always be the best version of yourself to every single being without expecting anything in return. This is the first step to avoiding the mindset of a fake nice guy. Number 2. The most common mistake that men make. Leading them into the nice guy mindset is always asking for permission. Asking for permission is the easiest way for you to be seen as a man without influence, to fail in business, relationships, marriage, and career development. We explain this concept in detail in our video 10 tricks to get a higher salary and get promoted faster. Instead of constantly seeking approval, it's better to start suggesting and taking on a leadership role. This can be practiced by taking charge and being responsible for your own life and overcoming the fear of the future. For example, let's say you have a disagreement with your friends, especially female friends or your girlfriend. In a scenario where you're going out for dinner together, when she asks you, "So where should we eat dinner?" and you respond with, "I don't know, where do you want to eat?" and she says, "I don't know, anything is okay." You suggest going to eat pizza, but she says no. Then you suggest sushi, and again she says no. No matter what you suggest, she keeps rejecting it. Frustrated, you say, "You said anything is okay." But you always say no, and she replies, "Yes, anything is okay except for those." However, if you become a better leader, instead of asking where she wants to eat, you take the lead. For example, you say, "Hey, let's go out for dinner." And when she asks where you want to eat, you reply with, "It's a secret."
Hey, how come you guys got such great parking places?
It's a secret.
Just follow me and trust me, you'll enjoy it. Then you take her to a surprise location, without worrying and fully accepting the consequences. She might like it, she might not. But the fact that you're leading the way earns her respect and contributes to a happy relationship. It's a secret to a long-lasting marriage. The same principle applies when deciding on a vacation destination. You take the lead and say, "We'll go to Italy." And if she says no, expressing her dislike for it, you remain confident and respond, "Trust me, babe. You'll like it because I've already researched. And there are plenty of fun and romantic places we can visit. Plus, I really want to try the pizzas. And most importantly, it will be fun because I'll be there. And wherever I go, it's fun." She might laugh and call you arrogant, but she's laughing. And she respects you for being a good leader, who takes charge and is ready to face the consequences of your choices. It's important to note that this doesn't mean you always have to suggest and ensure she follows. As long as you take the lead, it's okay. But if she suggests better ideas, it's perfectly fine to follow her suggestion as well. In discussions, we aim to find the best answer and the best way for everyone involved. By following these tips alone, you'll be ahead of most men. You're welcome. Number 3. Let's imagine a scenario where you have recently met a girl who is absolutely stunning, lovely, fit, and beautiful, a true angel. One day, you are busy and have made a commitment to yourself not to miss the gym, as you're determined to transform your life. Suddenly, she calls and asks, "Could you come to my place and help me pick up the new refrigerator that I just bought from the first floor to the third floor?" You feel conflicted because you are busy and don't feel like doing it, since you want to stick to your gym routine. However, you also think that helping her might make her like you more. You want to spend time with that beautiful girl, and you're hoping maybe even get some cookies from her, if you know what I mean. Most men would probably cancel their self-improvement plan and go help her, but the fact is, a high-value man would not. Firstly, if you decide to help, you must do so with 100% effort and without any expectation of receiving anything in return. On the other hand, if you don't want to help, Even if she's the prettiest and hottest angel, it's better not to help at all. Not helping at all is far better than helping with half-hearted effort. Don't do something out of fear of others' opinions or because you fear she won't like you, or that you might miss out. Secondly, remember that you are on a mission to become the best version of yourself. Would you willingly jeopardize your own progress in life for a bit of respect from someone and a mere cookie? Yes, cookie, if you know what I mean. Especially considering that she's someone you barely know and isn't even your girlfriend or wife. Politely decline her request, expressing that you would love to help, but you're sorry that you can't because you are busy. This is the right thing to do. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
You may be surprised to learn that she might actually respect and like you more because of your decision. Most men, when a beautiful lady asks for help, turn into big simps who will do anything for a little respect from her and for her cookies. Remember, never be a simp, no matter what happens. Never be a simp, period. Keep that in mind. Now, let's change the story a bit. Suppose you rejected her request, and she becomes angry and says, "Do you know how long I had to wait for someone to help me move the refrigerator? Do you know that in the end, I had to move it by myself, and it fell down the stairs and got broken?" In this case, what is the right thing to do for your better future? So that you won't be a simp or a nice guy in the future, the answer is to set boundaries, which are critical if you want to be a high-value man. Simply say, "Hey, I understand how you feel, however, I don't appreciate the way you shouted at me and blamed me like that. I'm sorry to hear about what happened. I'd really love to help you, but I was busy and couldn't help at that time." This statement lets you get respect directly. Plus it lets her know that you don't accept that kind of behavior, that she made a mistake, and that she should stop. This sentence works well, because we are not blaming her as a person, but addressing her behavior while showing empathy. Here's the formula. I understand how you feel, however, I do not respect the way you XXX. Instead of saying, "Hey, I do not respect you," you shout like a crazy girl. Notice the difference. In the first approach, we are being understanding and also not attacking her ego since we dislike her behavior, instead of disliking her as a person. Whereas in the second approach, we hurt her ego and express dislike for her as a person, instead of addressing her behavior. Do you understand the difference? This formula can be applied to anyone in any circumstances. Whether it's your lover, colleague, boss, spouse, children, and so on. Congratulations on understanding this. Now that you are ahead of most people, you can not only avoid unnecessary conflicts and fights but also ensure respect, long-lasting, happy friendships, relationships, and marriages. Do you know that it is so easy to avoid being that fake nice guy? The real question is, do we first accept the fact that we might be that fake nice guy? And do we want to do something about it? To summarize, be respectful and kind to every single person, just like how we want to be treated. Avoid a transactional mindset when you do something, because you want something from them. Be a leader, take risks by making decisions, and accept whatever the consequences may be. Also, don't fear confrontation or rejection. Speak the truth and set boundaries for your own good, and to earn respect from others. Share this video with your brothers to help improve their life and make the world a better place. Hit the like button, and if you want more content like this, remember to subscribe so it will be easy for you to find us again. Do not miss our previous videos. That is surely be beneficial for you. Check it out.